table. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna leave the Nintendo GameCube alone for today. I will not play Smash Bros. At the office. I will drive down to Burbank to watch some StarCraft. Bitter, we miss you and we love you. Either way, over here on the left top side of the map, we have the Red Protoss player, tournament live on the line for him now as well. It is PigBaby.
And his opponent starting in the bottom right-hand corner. He plays for Team Planet Kiss. We have Oz. Oz is definitely the local favorite.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's definitely a much bigger name than PigBaby as far as following goes. Being the runner-up of the previous season, he's been around for a long time. PigBaby, not quite a big name just yet, but if he was to beat Oz there and make it out of this group, it could be a good start for him. I don't think there is a way for him to qualify for the global finals at the end of the year, but well, I mean, he would have to go on a sick rampage.
Yeah,
like he will need to win this season and maybe
I'm pretty
win
sure
the
if
next
he
one.
wins like season 2 and season 3, he'll be in, Johan.
Yeah,
like,
come on.
What?
It's
Polt
so
has done. Polt has done it. Why? If Polt can do it, PigBaby can do it.
Yeah, but Polt was already a big household name.
That's
at
true.
the time. And he became Captain America with those wins.
No, I mean, like, for anyone, it's still possible. Anyone who's here right now in the round of 16, if you make it to the top 4, you pick up a lot of points, and then suddenly next season you win the entire thing, there's a very good shot that you will qualify for the big WCS Grand Final at the end of the year. But of course, you know, season 2 doing well in this season alone is already very important. There is so much money on the line. The winner will walk away with $25,000. That is not nothing, Johan.
Yes, it's not. Well, I want a prediction again out of you here in this game. You've been doing well. I want you to start doing bad again, like it usually is.
Wow.
So
Wow. It's hard. I think on Frost we're going to see pretty straight up play. I'm expecting 1 gate Twilight over here from PigBaby. Also on the other end decides to open up with a double gateway. So maybe double gate Twilight or maybe double gate Expand. It's hard. I think PigBaby 1 gate Twilight this time. And Oz maybe 2 gate Twilight. I think Frost is a pretty okay map for Twilight Council.
it's funny how you say that anything's possible, because right now I'm actually ahead of PigBaby in the WCS World Rankings. I mean, rank 65.
Well, Johan, if there's anyone I believe in, it's you. For a split second, I even thought about selecting you for my ESL fantasy
Oh my god,
team.
and you didn't.
No, then I did it. Then I came to my senses.
Thanks, Kev.
I'm sorry, Johan. I just like when you play. I'm always caught up. Like it's like I'm not sure what to cheer for. Either I want you to do well, or I want you to lose so you can cast. Because I enjoy you, Johan. So it's like you can see it as a win-win, but it's also a lose-lose.
Flattery is not gonna work here, though.
No, I like to body a biscuit every now and then, because sometimes I come across mean, and I don't want you to think that I'm mean to you.
Too late.
Either way, Mothership, of course, heading out. It's going to be a 1-gate expand for PigBaby, so Johan was right about me being wrong, that's for sure. We'll see what Oz is going to do. It's 2 gateways so far.
Yeah.
If he goes for 1 more gate, he can start doing some pretty serious work, I think, on the other side of the mark.
That building position here for Oz in his main base is a little bit dicey. It looks like something could be trapped very easily in there. You have to be very careful when you go for this kind of play. But I don't think it's going to happen here.
Well, real meta build here by PigBaby. 1 gate Nexus followed up by the Stargate. This is something that you can pull off every now and then. It's a pretty risky build. And it can work out great, but if Oz decides to open up with 3 gateways here, which he won't because he's firing up 2 sentries, but if he would have, I really think that PigBaby would have been in some serious trouble and won't be able to defend his natural.
I think this build by PigBaby here, right now, is one of the best builds if you don't get hard countered. Like, if you don't get hard countered, you're in good shape against everything. And a hard counter, I guess, will be, say, like a 1 or 2 gate into 3 gate heavy pressure with a pylon up the ramp and lots of stalkers being warped there. Maybe a quick Stargate, in which case you're facing a lot of Phoenixes and you have your own Stargate, you can never catch up. But then you have the advantage of the expansion, but your opponent can take his own expansion after starting to make some Phoenixes, so you're not in good shape. But anyway, in this case, being
it's gonna
up,
be so good.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Being up against a much later expansion here by Oz, if PigBaby realizes the situation he's in, and look, he's scouting now, he saw the expansion.
Yeah.
He only has to chrono boost out probes, put on some pressure with the 1 Oracle that he has, and he's in a great position.
I wouldn't have even mind to see him make a few Phoenixes. I know those Phoenixes would be a little late, and it isn't commitment, but I really think that 3 or 4 Phoenixes would pay for themselves eventually. The Oracle is already going to do some work, but if you follow that with Phoenixes, it's going to be really annoying for us. He's going to lose a bunch of probes throughout, you know, the next 3, 4, 5 minutes. He will not have Blink in the near future as he opened or he followed up the expand with a Robo. So I really think a few Phoenixes wouldn't have been bad, but that's not going to be the case for us, or excuse me, PigBaby. But I am curious to see how well his Oracle will do. That is currently still sitting at the top of his ramp, which I'm a little bit surprised by, Johan.
Yeah, I think...
Is he worried about DTs
yeah,
or something?
the thing is, he saw absolutely no tech in Oz's base.
He saw the Robo.
Yeah, but he saw double gateway. He saw a late Robo. Usually, when you get a Robo like this, you have 3 gates. Like, he saw absolutely no Twilight, so he's like, you might have hidden a Dark Shrine on the map. You might have gone for the hashtag Roddy build, so...
That's not a Roddy build. You know Roddy doesn't make DTs. Roddy doesn't do TTs.
Roddy doesn't?
Unless they really think I don't do TTs, then I'll do
Exactly! Exactly, so it's perfect now. This is what could have happened here, and this is what PigBaby thought could have happened. I really like that PigBaby, every time he's in expansion versus expansion scenario, the first thing that he does is get a Forge. Because he's going to be so far ahead with those upgrades that it could actually mean that he can hit a few timings that could work out very, very well with +2 or +3, usually not +1.
This is an interesting army. Oz probably thinks that's a fake Oracle because it's so late. He tickles it for a second. This Oracle is going to fly in an exposed mineral line, Johan. I really think that Oz thought that Oracle was fake. He thought it was a hallucination,
maybe
but
that's
it's
why.
not.
Also, he kept it at home.
Yeah.
Sick mind game.
Sick mind game. He's going to force 3 defensive Stalkers, which is always nice already. So mining time being lost. Does PigBaby have enough on the other side of the map to defend, though? He has only a single Immortal at the moment.
Oz is going for some all-in here.
Yeah, pseudo all-in, I'd say. I mean, there is a follow-up, but if he needs to do damage with this as well. He needs to start trading well. Do you think he has... He has nothing to break force field, but he does have a lot of force fields on its own.
Yeah, more than his opponent.
Yeah,
5
he has,
centuries.
wow, also has a lot of force fields. He might actually just go for the Nexus. Do you think that's a possibility?
Yeah, he might... You want to force field the army of your opponent away and go for the next. Oh, he traps one of those Immortals.
Yeah, bad start of this fight so far for us. The new Immortal arrives for PigBaby as well. I don't think that the longer Oz waits, the worse it's going to get for him.
Ooh.
He's bringing the Mothership Core now as well, but the Colossus is on the production tab for PigBaby. If that Colossus is out, it's going to be real good for PigBaby.
Yeah, and the Oracle was going to go back to try and defend, but then PigBaby realized that enough. So he's flying towards the natural. There is only one Stalker, another one being warped in here. He's going to start sniping on some of these probes.
It's already good, Johan. He's already forcing defensive weapons, and I think Oz is realizing that the window of opportunity that he perhaps had is gone. I really think if he would have wiped in 3 Zealots on the other side of the map, force field the army next to the middle line and just go for the Nexus and drop a force field on the ramp as well. He had like 5-6 sentries. That is so much force field. I think with that one Immortal and a few Zealots in the mix, he could have killed the Nexus and then just run to the other side of the map again and go home.
PigBaby is ahead on Colossus tech, he's ahead with the +1, but they get the Twilight at the same time. So if both players choose to be passive from now, which I guess could be expected, I guess the game's gonna equalize and Oz might be able to catch up a little bit on some of those things.
One lonely Zealot is just running in the middle of the map, checking for things. Oz does have a small worker advantage, which is remarkable considering the fact that PigBaby killed 8 probes. I think PigBaby was very worried about his attack. I think he really thought that Oz was going to go all out, just sacrifice everything, try to win, you know.
But that means he has way more army on the other hand, with 2 Colossi on the map, a 3rd one on the way, whereas Oz is only now getting his first Colossus. Honestly, there is a very strong timing I feel that PigBaby could hit, but he goes for the 3rd base, which is immediately seen by a pylon that Oz had there. Oh, he's going for a cancel. He's going... No, okay, no, he sends those away. Why?
I'm not sure.
Oh, he's regrouping with his army.
Yeah, the army is marching across the map. So it's 55 against 54 now. He doesn't really want to sacrifice any units before the battle starts. This is going to be a really interesting moment. It's a risky moment as well. The Oracle on the other end in the right bottom side of this map is once more going to fly in. Just drops the Revelation, but it keeps units at home.
He could have killed a lot of probes there. There was nothing. Just 2 Stalkers.
He's definitely going to go for the cancel now, Johan. On the top side, we see the Mothership Core with the army. All he wants to do, and PigBaby is completely unaware of this army of Oz. He will find that first pylon, but he's going to most likely take a lot of damage on the Nexus, and Oz is going to recall out as soon as he can. I think he's going to get it, Johan. He's going to get a cancel on this Nexus and just recall home, and that would be a big play.
Well, and he waited until it was almost done. It's not even going to be cancelled. Some sentries start dying. He loses an Immortal as well.
Yeah,
that was an expensive snipe. actually. I didn't think he was going to lose that much before sniping it.
I think he waited a very long time. He was afraid that he would recall out before getting the kill. But yeah, he did end up losing 2 sentries and an Immortal. Then again, now since there are so many Colossus, the sentries is not the end of the world. The Immortal, however, you definitely want to keep those alive because they will be useful for the next, 10, 12 minutes in this game. Immortals are basically always useful up to the point where it's Archon Tempest, and that's a long way off.
I'm so surprised that Oz is not getting a cannons in his middle lines, by the way.
I'm actually a little bit worried now for Oz. Oz losing a few units. He's going to go up to 3 bases himself. He is not ready. He has not seen his army march across the map. He will have a photon overcharge or a time warp, but he is down in Colossus. It's 4 Colossus for PigBaby against the 3 from Oz. It's 2 Immortals for PigBaby against 1 from Oz. The time warp Johan is going to have to be very, very good. The majority of the army supply advantage from PigBaby is in Zealots though, so this won't be an easy fight for PigBaby. It will all come down to engagement. Maybe.
Ooh, the Oracle in the main. There's nothing there. Hello?
So this is already going good now. He's forcing another warp in, another bunch of Stalkers. Those are units that Oz would rather not make in this phase in the game. He's looking for an opening and he's going to go from the high ground. This is actually a really good position now for PigBaby. Oz is going to have a hard time. Charge is ready. All of these Zealots will swarm in. Good time warps there by PigBaby as well. I think Oz is in so much trouble, Johan. These Colossus of PigBaby are going to have the time of their life. The Immortals are still doing work as well. Oz is losing everything, and the winner, or the runner-up of